Welcome back to Car Future Wheelz, your go-to channel for everything that drives the future of motoring. Today, we're taking a deep dive into a long-awaited redesign at the all-new 2026 Lexus GX 550. If you've been following this vehicle's evolution, you'll know it's been a staple in the luxury SUV market for years. But Lexus has gone back to the drawing board, and what they've come up with is something that blends tradition with serious modernization. Buckle up, because we're about to break down everything you need to know about the new GXA, from its bold exterior, high-end interior, off-road capabilities, performance, tech features, and of course, pricing. Let's start by talking about the road presence of the 2026 Lexus GX 550, because there's just no ignoring this thing. Lexus has fully embraced the boxy, rugged aesthetic that many SUV purists have been craving. Up front, you're immediately met with a more aggressive, squared-off grille that manages to look both premium and purposeful. Lexus kept its signature spindle design but evolved it with a frameless, more integrated look that feels tighter and more modern. The grille seamlessly flows into the LED headlight design, which by the way features triple beam LED lamps and sequential turn signals. The front bumper has also been revised with larger air intakes and a more upright fascia, giving it a look that's closer to a Land Cruiser than ever before. As we walk around to the side, the first thing you'll notice is the upright, muscular silhouette. The boxy geometry is a refreshing change in a market flooded with rounded crossovers. The 2026 GX 550 now rides on Toyota's TNGA body-on-frame platform at the same architecture used in the new Land Cruiser and Tundra. That means not only more off-road capability, but also a longer wheelbase and a wider stance. You'll get standard 20-inch wheels, but higher trims like the Overtrail Plus come with 33-inch all-terrain tires wrapped around 18-inch black-finished wheels. Fender flares add to the go-anywhere aesthetic, and the roof line stays flat, aiding both form and function, especially for roof rack users and overlanders. Moving to the rear, Lexus has done a great job keeping the rugged theme alive while still offering the luxury touches the brand is known for. The taillights are now connected via light bar, a trend that doesn't seem to be going anywhere soon, but it works here. The rear hatch is more squared off, and yes, the side hinged door is gone in favor of a traditional liftgate with power operation. Hallelujah! It makes access to the cargo area easier in tight spaces and finally brings the GX up to modern expectations. A rear spoiler and integrated tow hitch finish the look, giving the back of the GX 550 a cohesive, upscale, yet capable design. Now, step inside and you'll immediately notice the leap Lexus has made in terms of interior design and quality. This cabin is built for people who demand luxury but still want to get their hands dirty on an off-road trail. Materials are top-notch. You'll find soft-touch leather almost everywhere, real metal accents, and open-pore wood depending on the trim. The dashboard layout is more horizontal, with clean lines and a driver-centric layout. The centerpiece is a massive 14-inch touchscreen infotainment system running the latest Lexus interface software. A wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto come standard, along with voice assistant controls that actually work well. There's also a fully digital 12.3-inch instrument cluster, customizable to show everything from navigation to off-road settings. One of the most practical updates is the new seating configuration. Lexus now offers both 5 and 7 passenger layouts, with second-row captain's chairs available. The seats themselves are incredibly comfortable, with excellent lumbar support and optional massaging functions in the higher trims. Heated and ventilated seats are standard up front and available in the second row. Legroom has improved, especially in the second row thanks to the stretched wheelbase. And yes, the third row is usable now, not just for kids. Storage has also been optimized, with deep door pockets, a large center console, and more USB-C ports than you'll probably ever need. And for those who like to load up gear, the rear cargo area is flat and spacious, with a power folding third row and a sliding cargo tray available. Lexus even added hidden underfloor storage, a thoughtful touch for road trippers and campers. Performance is where the GX 550 really surprises. Under the hood, the old V8 is gone, replaced by a twin-turbocharged 3.4-liter V6. It makes 349 horsepower and 479 pounds-feet of torque. That's more torque than the outgoing V8, and you'll feel it immediately in everyday driving. The engine is paired with a 10-speed automatic transmission that shifts smoothly and doesn't hunt for gears. It's powerful, refined, and more efficient than the outgoing model. Fuel economy has improved, with estimates around 17 miles per gallon city and 21 highway. Not groundbreaking, but much better for a body-on-frame SUV of this size. Lexus has hinted at a hybrid version coming later in the model cycle, so keep an eye on that if you're after even better fuel savings. The GX 550 is built for serious adventure. Standard full-time four-wheel drive, a Torsen limited slip-center differential, and low-range gearing give it legit off-road chops. Higher trims get an electronic locking rear diff, crawl control, and multi-terrain select. Lexus has even introduced an Overtrail model, which is the most off-road focused of the lineup. It includes features like adaptive suspension, underbody protection, and trail cams, and it's not just for show. This thing can climb, ford, and scramble with the best of them. On the road, the GX feels surprisingly composed. The steering is heavier than the crossovers, but that's part of the charm. Ride quality is excellent, especially with the adaptive dampers, and road noise is minimal for such a capable SUV. It feels more refined than a Bronco or a 4Runner, and more focused than something like a Range Rover Discovery. In other words, Lexus has found a sweet spot between luxury and ruggedness. Tech and safety features are comprehensive. Every GX comes with Lexus Safety System Plus 3.0, which includes pre-collision warning with pedestrian detection, adaptive cruise control, lane centering, road sign assist, and automatic high beams. Blind spot monitoring and rear cross-traffic alert are also standard. Parking is easier than you'd expect, thanks to a 360-degree camera system and front and rear sensors. Pricing for the 2026 GX 550 starts at around $64,000 for the base premium trim, which is already pretty well equipped. The Premium Plus comes in closer to $69,000 and adds more comfort features. The luxury trim starts around $74,000, and for those wanting the most rugged and tech-filled option, the Overtrail Plus comes in around $78,000. Fully loaded, you're looking at just under $85,000, and while that might sound steep, it's very competitive given the capability, features, and build quality on offer. Compared to luxury rivals like the Land Rover Defender or a Mercedes GLE, the GX feels like a better value, and especially when you consider Toyota's legendary reliability underpinning it all. So, where does this leave us with the 2026 Lexus GX 550? It's honestly one of the most complete SUVs in its class. Lexus has managed to keep the GX's old-school charm while injecting it with enough modern tech, performance, and design to make it feel like a true competitor in today's market. It's rugged, but refined, capable, but comfortable. It's not trying to be a mall crawler, and it's not pretending to be a sports car, and that honesty makes it feel even more premium. If you're someone who loves exploring off the beaten path but still wants the luxury of heated leather seats and a killer sound system on the way there, the GX 550 should be at the top of your list. Whether you're a longtime Lexus fan or just shopping for a luxury SUV that actually delivers on its promises, this new generation proves the GX is finally ready to take on the future. That wraps up our detailed look at the all-new 2026 Lexus GX 550. If you enjoyed the review, hit that like button, drop a comment below with your thoughts on this redesigned beast, and don't forget to subscribe for more in-depth car reviews every week. Thanks for watching Car Future Wheelz, where we drive tomorrow, today. See you in the next one.